right, come on, work. Come on, work. There we go. All right, now we can tweet out to the birds. Or tweet out to the oiseau. Share out to the book of faces. And change the live chat to the top chat. And all right, we are good to go. DSP has finally returned. Let's watch. I might do it. It's 11:34. He's supposed to start at 11:15 his time. It's 11:34 and he's just now starting this. This was 16 minutes ago. Let's go. All right, all right. Art of Cloud, Jason, how's it going? Here's some blood. God, I want to punch him on the fucking face. Guys, that'd be getting too close to the sun. Oh, now, his mom's dying, so he goes to Connecticut to see her one last time, and yet, guys, my future's so bright, I gotta wear shades. Yeah, his mom totally paid him. Was it 10 grand? 20 grand? In fact, that's gonna be a very good question. How much did mommy bribe him to visit? Like... Oh, he's gonna be mysterious. Guys, I can't tell you. What about the trolls?
I didn't see you there. Well, it's been a while, hasn't it? Some things have happened that I think we need to discuss. It's interesting what happens when the king is not around, isn't it? Honestly, I don't know. I've been so busy, I have no idea what's been going on.
Busy bullshit. You know he's been keeping track of everything. Why did that go? 1.25 speed, so we can try to catch up.
But I'm back. So, fasten your seatbelts. Return your tray tables to their upright positions, because we're ready for takeoff.
Yeah, because, see, he was flying, so he's got all that stuck in his head. Guys, they didn't fly anywhere. Shut up.
It's time for the Level 1 podcast.
It's time for you to get a job. I know, that would never actually happen. No one would hide him. Standing behind those glasses, red eyes from crying. Red puffy eyes. Remember, none of this was made by him. I say, especially if mommy gave him like 30 grand. Take that money, pay off your back taxes, sell the house, get the fuck out of there. Yes, retire. Black guy cat punched him. You're supposed to order DoorDash when we got back and you didn't.
All right, everyone. Welcome to the show. The first show in over a freaking week. And that's like unprecedented around here, right? Like usually I'm here if I'm going to have a couple days off, you know.
Because you've said in the past, guys, if I don't stream every single day, I'll lose my house, guys. I need to stream every single day.
It's not that big of a deal, and we work it into the schedule, but as everyone knows, I'm sure, things didn't go that way this last week, all right? And to be quite frank with you, all right, this was no party. This was no, how can I say, vacation. As much as I wish that I could have come back today and said, hey, everyone, guess what? Great stuff. I finally took an amazing honeymoon or whatever. Sadly, that's not the case. As they say, sometimes things creep up on you. You know, kind of like out of nowhere, they sneak up.
Now, if it was his mom dying, begging him to show up, that wasn't creeping up on you. The PPP DMs that you showed show that you were planning this for a while.
On you, and they, you know, it's kind of like, you know, you're at the mall and a weirdo no-life detractor starts filming you with their camera, or like you're at the gas station just trying to like fill up your gas, and some weirdo is like creeping around the pump trying to take a picture of you. Maybe you've never experienced that, but I have. And in this case, they creeped up so hard, I got bit in the butt. And I had to deal with some personal stuff this last week, all right? And as much as I would have loved to be here with all of you, because I would have, sometimes you just got to take time away, which is what I had to do. It wasn't planned. It wasn't scheduled. And I had absolutely no idea how long it was going to take. So it wasn't even like I could say something in the middle of the week and be like, okay, I'll be back by so-and-so or whatever. It wasn't like that at all. So because of that.
And yet somehow Duty knew he'd be back on Friday. So he returned yesterday and is streaming today. This Connecticut condo got taken by the bank during the bankruptcy. So yeah, it's not the Connecticut condo.
It was up in the air. And I had people contacting me from all over the internet. I'll tell you that. Like people who are longtime fans, people who are actually detractors, people who I've had some association with, who I've worked with, reaching out and saying, hey, you know, I just hope everything's well or whatever. And I do appreciate that, but I want everyone to understand the reason that I really didn't respond to anyone is because I was in the thick of shit. And I had to deal with the shit when I was in it, you know.
The thick of shit. You went to Connecticut to see your mom.
I'm out of the shit, at least for now. And I'm back. Today is Saturday, the 12th of July, 2025. This is the Level 1 Podcast. We're back, and I am here for the foreseeable future. A full week of streams, starting today, going through all the way Friday. Now, the thing is, I wonder. Because I've known people, I've worked with people where they couldn't work weekends because they had to go to jail on the weekends. If it's minor enough, they'd be like, all right, no, you work Monday through Friday. Then you show up to jail on Friday night, be like, all right, got to serve my time. Then you're there Saturday, Sunday. They let you on Sunday night. You go back to work on Monday. Guys, I didn't know when they're going to let me out of prison. Dasher P, how's it going? I'm so sorry, Lane. It's all right. Quite frankly,
19th.
I don't know what to do this
Getting
week.
old.
And you might say, well, what do you mean by that? I just don't know what to do. We ended, if you don't even remember, I don't blame you, it's over a week ago, with a marathon. My July 4th Independence Day marathon. And what a marathon it was. I feel like we should recap it just a little bit here, because quite a lot went
$963. He got $963.
down. Number one, I drank a lot. Number two, you supported a lot. So thank you so much for that. Number three, I cleaned out this closet. Kind of. And what I mean by that is, even though we spent all day doing it, I only got about halfway. No exaggeration, about the halfway point here.
He's done 4 closet cleaning streams now. He's done it 4 times now. Guys, only got halfway. Only halfway.
Here to the left, I didn't even touch. And that's a lot of the stuff that I wanted to get to, including older decorations and things that I might not even be using anymore with my new setup the way it is. You know, my classic games collection that might have even increased in value even more since the last time we looked at it 3+ years ago.
But you'll never sell it. But you will never sell any of those because those are yours.
Get a chance to finish. And it's funny because people are like, how could this marathon be popular? This is going to be so boring. And once again, it ended up being the best marathon I did in about 4 months. No lie. We had more attendance, more engagement, more support, and everyone loved it. And I had every intention of having a 2-day weekend and coming back strong on Monday with normal streams. As you know, we're in the thick of many playthroughs. We've got Death Stranding 2, which was on the chopping block, quite frankly. And then a good amount of people actually showed up for it and supported it the last time we played it. And I was like, oh, well, there you go. I guess that's good then. We can keep it in rotation if people really want it. I was shocked. I actually thought we were going to stop playing it, but it ended up working out well, right?
It's the game, so he wants it to go away.
We just started Grand Theft Auto 4 with mods on PC. We've got lighting mods. We've got shading mods. We've got texture mods. We've got behavioral mods. We've got all kinds of mods. And it's working well, right? That first stream that we did right there at the end of my last streaming week was outstanding. I had a ton of fun with it, right?
Once a month will be a closet cleaning stream. Wouldn't surprise me at this point.
We got 2 playthroughs already as daytime playthroughs. I also owe you 1 more stream of Blueprints because you guys have supported that game throughout the entire run, and we basically have 1 more major game to do in
Gotta keep those 3 whales happy.
That's do the throne room puzzle, right? Apparently the game doesn't end then. But at this point, I think we've had quite enough stuff going on. I don't think that we need to keep playing that game. We have other things to move on to, right? As for late night chill streams, we've got American Truck Simulator, which is still doing really well. We've got Minecraft, which is doing well for like a once a week kind of stream. Mario Kart World is still doing great as a multiplayer stream. And Capcom versus SNK 2 has been doing great as the throwback fighting game right now, since there's really not a heck of a lot else going on in the realm of Street Fighter. That'll change in August, okay? So we've got a good rotation of games. And if I was actually here last week like I had planned to be, then we would have been further into them.
Now, Jeanette, that was another thing I had a theory of, that he did get a Kick and or YouTube temporary ban for 7 days. Like, well, I guess, I guess I'll come visit you now because I got banned for 7 days from streaming. Here I come, Mom. Make sure you have that 10 grand ready. Oh,
And maybe we
he
could have
runs
made a better
everything to the
decision on,
ground.
hey, am I going to keep playing Death Stranding 2? Are we much further in GTA 4? Should we put it on hiatus? Because if you're not aware, a new game came out yesterday, the Tony Hawk 3 and 4 Remastered Collection, which is great. You know, I loved Tony Hawk 1 and 2 when I played that collection years ago. I actually had never played a Tony Hawk game before. And then playing that collection, I learned how to play them. I got good, you know, slowly but surely. And by the end, I was having tons of fun. I was like doing all the crazy tricks and mastering the scores of even the secret stage at the end, right?
Bullshit.
So I had a blast with it. But we got questions, right? Like, we got to figure out now what is the most important stuff to focus on, because now it's like I'm in demand. People are like, dude, you were gone for a
You're
week.
not in
You were
demand.
backlogged on everything, and you were already kind of juggling a lot. So now how are you going to proceed? That's a valid and great question that we need to tackle on today's show, because I honestly don't know how to answer that question.
We need to do it, guys.
What
Not
do
you.
Do we stick to what we're playing? Do
Arkham
we
Knight.
actually add in Tony Hawk?
Arkham City's
Keep
way
in
better,
mind,
though.
this coming Friday,
Good
there's
idea.
2 more new games coming out in Donkey Kong Bonanza and the RoboCop expansion. So what on earth are we going to do? We have to talk about this today. This is going to be one of the major focuses of today's stream, just so everyone knows. We have to figure this out so we know how to make progress. I don't want to just jump into stuff and then come to find out people are upset with me because we're playing the stuff that people didn't want. Now, in addition to that,
simple. He only costs 5,000 in-game
we got
dollars.
to talk about something even more.
Nice.
Even more important than that, all right? We're going to talk about the goals. We're at 52 out of 60 goals hit. Are you aware of this? That's right. We did so well during the marathon that we hit something like 6, 7 goals, and we hit the goal, so we ended up doing DSP Tries It, the Sonic Grillos Pickles menu, but also we're 2 goals into the next reward. So we got to figure out what's the next reward, because when we left, it was going to be Taco Bell. You know what? I think Taco
At the
Bell
beach, dude, enjoy it.
can give it
Get
a
away
rest.
from the stream,
Taco
dude.
Bell's not very interesting, all right? Being honest with all of you, right? It's not very interesting at all. I feel like Taco Bell is played out. They don't really have much new right now. However, I already know what we're going to be doing for the next episode. Are you ready for this? I hope you're ready for this. Prepare your butts. Ladies and gentlemen.
Gonna give me more money.
For the next DSP Tries It.
How much you want to bet it's going to be another closet stream? It's going to be another closet stream.
We are doing something brand new. It is called Super Chicks, the last true chicken sandwich. It is a fast food chain that just opened up in the last couple of weeks in my area, and now I can order the food. It's chicken sandwiches that are gourmet level, plus frozen custard, fries,
Gourmet,
and more.
guys, gourmet.
It is a great new place, all right? And I can't wait to try it. I've been waiting because they opened like 3 weeks ago, but they haven't been available for delivery until a few days ago. So I am very excited for this. This is going to be our reward when we hit 60 goals raised this week. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're excited to get back on track, if you're happy to see me back, and you're ready for chill streaming fun, well, let's get some support. Let's get our first super chat. Let's get our first tip. Let's get our first membership, and let's get some subs over on Kick. What is going on? Let's get some support rolling in right now. Come on. Let's do some shout outs.
About meow.
And let's talk. Let's chill. Let's chat. Let's figure this out. All right? Because I don't know what I'm doing this week, quite frankly. I have no idea what we're doing. All right? Let's go. What's going on, everyone? So good morning to everyone here. We got Jade. We got King Michael. We got Chris. 672 is very upset with me. Jade, it's good to have you back, man. It's good to be back. What's going on over on Kick? Spike Vincent's there. What's going on, man? We got a bunch of thumbs down. Already people are complaining. I've been back for 12 minutes. 12 minutes, and people are already complaining on Kick. How about this? How about you kiss my fucking ass and stop being whiny bitches like you are and just sit back and shut the fuck up?
Wow. He must have gotten a lot of money from his mom. I've not played 26. I'm going to keep 25 since I can't imagine what kind of improvements they could have made to 26 to make it worth buying after buying 25. But I am looking at buying Madden 26. Because I usually like to buy a Madden per generation. Holla holla Elaine, I'm glad about to leave in an hour to go to work. Safa. So I just got home from work. Like, it was rushing to get home so I get this going. Aww, they don't allow gifts outside the royal family. That sucks. I'm gonna pin that, because that's just sad. We've gotten something so cool like that and not allowed to have it. Man, I cannot imagine. How much money was he given by his mom for him to be able to sit there and salt, bag, and salt, bag, and salt?
Because you're on my stream, bitches. and I'm back, and I'm in large, and I'm in charge, and you can fucking deal with it. You can shut those.
I'm in large? What are you in large of? Are you in large of your wife? 11-1, and you upset Texas? Nice. I say I went, let's see, I went 3 seasons. Then it's like, oh, do you want to go to a different school? It's like, not really, but I want to see if I can take another school. It's like, I don't know. And then, I just couldn't do it. It's like, I know you guys want me to go to this school, but I just can't do it. I gotta stick with my Bone Green Falcons, keep them going undefeated. Yeah, he's got that money buff going. Notre Dame, ouch. They're always a tough school.
Thumbs down, and you can go like this, right up your fucking rectum. That's how much I care about you. All right.
Money buff, money buff. He's got that
Very
money
nice.
buff going.
All right, so shall we begin? What's up, Dixie Rex? How you doing? Battle Duck, how you doing? What's going on, everybody? Tron Gates Legacy, how are you? Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to the streams. We got contributions rolling in. I'm going to shout them out in a sec. I appreciate you all. Thank you so very much.
Appreciate it all
no, I don't have a
so
double black
much.
eye or anything like that. Absolutely not. I'm just wearing sunglasses to look cool today because it makes me look cool, right?
No, it doesn't.
I don't have to wear them the whole show. Maybe I'll take them off at some point. We'll see. Okay. All right, shall we begin? I guess we'll start with shout-outs because they're rolling in. So we got Squirt Rocks, the very first sub, back over on Kick. Let's get
won't
Squirt
say
Rocks
what
up
it
here
is
on the
yet.
leaderboard. All right. By the way, don't worry. I have much more to
Kentucky
say
Wildcats, nice.
about me being away. It's just, let's do it slowly. It's like they say, you don't just dive into the lake. You dip your toe in to get yourself adjusted to the temperature, right? Before you jump in and you freeze your ass off, you got to see what the climate's like.
But you
so
can't
we're
swim.
Talk about my time off. Don't worry about it. Stick around.
You
Don't
can't
go anywhere.
swim, jackass.
If I give you everything you want up front, then you're gonna leave. So I gotta tease you. I gotta tantalize you. I can't just give you all the goods up front. You understand? You gotta wait. We gotta talk about super chicks and shit. You know, it's more important.
Super chicks?
Okay.
Super chicks, huh?
Very nice. Okay. So thank you there. Let's do some shout outs on the YouTube side. We've got Most Tasteless, our first super chat, $5. Have you heard the good news? He has risen. Father Phil hath returned. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the cash. Suffer duty. Did someone say the king has
Terrible.
returned?
Terrible lame. Big 12 SEC. I had to move to SEC just to fuck with Alabama.
That's right. Okay, thank you, Most Tasteless. Let's get that on the leaderboard here. We've got Stuart, who became a member this
Battlestar
morning.
version
Thank you,
Magnum
Stuart, for that.
PI.
We got the villain who gifted 5 memberships on YouTube. Thank you to the villain for that. Appreciate that very much. That's $15 of support. That gets us up to 28. Thank you to the villain.
Make it with
Ralph did a
Kelvin.
$5
How's it
super chat. He's
going?
been gone over a week, and we get no story resolution. That's right. You don't know what happened. Fuck you. You don't know what happened. Fuck you. Thank you for your $33. You get no
went
ending.
to Connecticut.
Oh, shame on you.
You went to Connecticut.
Okay. Does this look normal? Has dropped a gifted membership on YouTube. Thank you very much to Does This Look Normal. It still does, the record. So no worries there. We've got Most Tasteless, who subbed over on Kick. Thanks, Most Tasteless, for the sub on Kick. And Adam popping his 12-month re-up of his membership message saying,
he's got to tell us
got
eventually.
that better crown while you were gone, King. Huh? What? I'm going to be very clear with all of you. I've been busy. I have done absolutely nothing. I've been so busy with this crap that I've been dealing with that I walked in here last night. What time was it? I posted up like 8 p.m. That was the first time I've had a chance to do anything in this room since the marathon. Like, no exaggeration. I walked in, I was like, crap, okay, how do I do this now? I still had bins on the floor that I hadn't put in the closet. I still had shit that was like,
you never picked anything
not
up.
in the right spots because of the marathon. So,
is anyone surprised you never picked anything up?
I wasn't sitting around. I didn't upgrade my crown. It's the exact same crown. You know, everything's the same. I've been busy with real life shit. Okay? Parasolo.
Yeah, going to Connecticut.
With a 50-sec super chat. He says 50 secs or $5. Welcome back, King. Thanks. I was about to do the currency conversion, and he saved me the hassle. Thank you very much, Parasolo. Thank you so much for the support. And yes, it's good to be back, quite frankly. To be honest, like I've told you, it was not a vacation. I wish it would have been great.
And mind you, he never missed a login. he made sure to log into WWE Champions every single day. So no matter what he was doing, no matter what was going on, he had time for WWE Champions.
I came back, I was like fully tanned, and I'm like, smoking a cigar. Oh, yes, I'm back, everyone. I don't know why I have an accent now, but I'm back from the Bahamas, and, no, that's not what it was at all. I wish, but no. Okay.
And to give him
let's see here.
$1,500, I don't know, I should probably give him more.
I received a $20 super chat. No, excuse me, a $20 tip. I misspoke. This is Guitar Player. Welcome back, Phil. I started playing American Truck Simulator. Oh, did you? I wonder what you think about it. I mean, it is an old game. It's from 2016, and quite frankly, it's not the most technically sound or graphically good game. I just think...
In his chat for Kick, I like when I go on vacation. I still get paid. Same. You know why? Because I have a real job. That gives me time off. Paid. Then again, I guess 10 grand from your mom to go flying out there. You're getting paid for vacation. It wasn't vacation, guys. I had to spend like 10 minutes, sometimes even 20 minutes a day dealing with my mom crying because she's dying.
It's a chill game to play where I can chat with you guys while I play it, and I like that about it. It's not, it's not gonna break any records or anything, but I am enjoying it. We've played now about a month and a half. It's actually, that's the game that is surviving using the wheel. Taxi life, we're already done with it. But this one, seems that it's gonna be sticking around for a while. Excuse me. Okay, I received a $5 tip. Glad to see you're back home and healthy. Keep this anonymous, please. Okay, I will. No, actually, the person gave me their name. I'm not going to read their name.
I don't know what that is, Diclonius, but I got like a 401k where they match whatever you put into it and all that.
Like I said, it's
and
a
pension.
very stressful time for me. And, like I said, a lot of the times, coming here and just chilling with you guys, having a conversation, playing a fun game.
We need DSP to play something good.
It's a very relaxing thing. To be honest with you, because some people I know are going to ask
me,
he's
playing Grand Theft Auto 4 with mod, which I don't fucking care about.
Being away.
Like, once the stream's over, I'm done because I am not watching him play that.
Because you have other games in the rotation. You have Death Stranding 2. You have Mario Kart. You have Blueprints. You have the trucks. Why are you playing GTA 4 and why are you playing CVS 2? Because I crave these games. Like GTA 4, I know is a relaxing, welcome time.
Guys, I know it, so I can be cheesy at it.
Really fun. Already, just the first stream we played it was super fun, where we got to hang out and interact and have a good time together. I really enjoyed that. And I want to keep that momentum rolling with the game. Death Stranding 2 is probably going to be a lot of tedium and boredom. I want to do that today. I want to have a good time with you. You understand? CVS 2, as you know, I've been on a tear. I mean, I'm getting so good at the game. Literally, half the people I'm playing are rage quitting. I'm spanking them so fucking bad.
They're not rage quitting. They're just tired of dealing with the bullshit.
I think last time, what was it, 4 rage quits? Like, that might be a record of how many people have rage quit me in one stream. So, I mean, I got to keep that momentum going. I've been away for a week. I'm rusty now. I got to get back into the swing of things, right?
That would be great, Caleb.
Okay.
God damn.
Let's continue here.
But these people never allow it.
And like I said, don't worry, because I know many of you are you want to talk. We're going to talk. Don't worry about it. We're going to chat. Don't think that, oh, now, Phil's not going to say a word. Basically, I have a few things to say about the state of things. All right, I do.
Yeah, your mommy gave you 10
grand. To be honest, I'm actually
grand.
just getting all caught up with it, because here's a funny part. I'll tell you guys this up front. Like, literally, like I said, I've been not paying any attention to anything on the internet, anything with the business, nothing. I've been busy with personal stuff.
Bullshit.
I come back yesterday into this room, and I'm trying to just, like, briefly get caught up. I've got a million messages. I got people telling me, this happened, that happened, this person said this, that person said it. Did you know? People were trying to figure out if I was around, because they were saying they saw that comments were getting moderated on DSPGaming. Well, Phil is such a... if he's really having a bad time in life, why is he moderating his comments on the channel? I'm not. I have moderators who moderate. That's why they're called moderators, because they have moderation powers. So a few of them were in my comments this week, and they were saying, yeah, they were really heinous stuff in there, so we're taking care of that for you while you're
heinous stuff.
That's
like
much appreciated.
Snort and
like, I haven't seen any of it. All I know is I'm hearing things through the grapevine about like what happened and stuff while I was gone. I'm like, well, I mean, it's no surprise that kind of stuff would happen, but I don't really know the truth of any of it, because I haven't watched a single video. I haven't read any posts. I'm coming back into this cold only via hearsay.
Bullshit.
Probably you guys today will inform me on this podcast of what's been going on since I've been gone, because I don't know. Feel free to do so if you want me to get a laugh out of it or whatever, because I have no clue what's happening, okay? Okay, continuing on here. I received a generous $50 contribution. I'm glad to have you back. I've been a fan for at least a decade now, and please keep me anonymous because of your trolls. No problem whatsoever. Thank you so much to an anonymous $50 tipper this morning.
It's no problem to me.
Be back.
I have other videos set to go live.
Especially when you guys know me, right? I am a routine-oriented person, and what I mean by that is, I like
Shut the fuck up.
knowing what I'm doing ahead of time.
And I don't get why people were so upset about Duty getting a picture of the packages. Like, well, it's crossing a line. What line? Wings literally gets scrappers and hookers sent to his house. And it's not like Duty took the picture. A Dent didn't take the picture. Some of them from UPS dropped off, took the confirmation picture of the delivery, and then somehow sent it to Duty. How he got it, I don't know, but why are people like, OMG, this is the same as firebombing his house? Like, no, it's a picture.
I like having a schedule. I like having, you know, an
Like,
outline
on the
of what I'm
mistakes,
doing in a
dude.
particular week or day. And okay, I'm going to do this, then this, then this. And this last week has been nothing but the opposite of that. It has been chaos. Don't know what's going on. You know, seat of my pants, trying to figure it out. And it's not cool. It's just not. You know, I like being in control. I like
Yeah, we know you're a control
having
freak.
certainty to what I'm doing. Although it's fine to be able to adjust on the fly. Like, for example, today, if GTA 4 didn't boot, well, then I guess we'll do something else, and we have a bunch of other things we can do on the fly. It's good to have options, right? But for me, I like to have that level of here's what we're doing, right? And that's the funny part.
Yes, we know.
There isn't a schedule. You're right. We don't have a schedule right now. We're going to figure that out today on this show.
Exactly, Elaine.
That's a major portion of what we're going to do in the next hour is figure out what we're doing this week.
Duty streams
I
for
honestly
UPS.
don't have a clue what to do
All
this
right,
week.
that makes
I don't
sense.
know if we should start new games, focus on the games we're doing. Like, what do we do? Right? I don't know. Okay.
Rain Pig, yes.
Let's see here. We got a $2
That is
tip.
perfect, weebs.
Here we go. Here we go. I got a $2 tip. Here's the first I've heard of any of this. Thoughts on Duty sending people to snap pictures of your porch and various packages.
That's
The man
not what
is 50.
happened.
He's on vacation. He spent the entire week obsessing over you while ignoring his family. Insane. I believe that
That's
latter
literally
half,
not what
the first
happened.
half is not true. No one was here snapping pictures of my porch. That did not happen. So don't believe everything you're told. This is just fucking nonsense. That never happened at all. But the second half, I would believe.
It was a
But here's
UPS
the thing.
delivery.
I wasn't here. We have been talking about this for a while, have we not? Yeah. This entire vortex around me is just that. Around me and dependent upon me. And from to what I'm being told and from what I'm understanding, all right, this week, because I was not here streaming and making content for them to steal, lie about, and regurgitate as toxic, they literally had nothing to do. And
they weren't able to
losing
steal
their
my
fucking
content,
minds. Like, they were completely
guys.
stir crazy.
They weren't able to
didn't know
steal
what to say,
it.
they have no original content. So they had to like really go out on a limb in order to try to find things to talk about. And essentially their viewership was monstrously down. Some of them actually gave up and stopped making content for the time being. Like,
no joke, my viewership is actually up. My viewership is actually up. Let me go take a look real quick. It's July. So let's see. 6,200, 7,500, 5,200, 4,500. Yeah, I've been averaging over 4,000 views a day since you went on your little vacation, DSP. Why, I don't know, but my viewership is actually up.
they just had nothing to do because I was not here. And that's the point I've been making. That in a court of law is the evidence you need to prove that someone is a thief and breaking the law. Because you understand that if they actually had content of their own.
Yes, DSP. You not being here is proof that people are stealing from your house and all that. Uh-huh, we get it.
Then they would have kept making it. But they didn't. They waited for me to come.
But they did! Plenty of detractors made videos. Some of them about you, obviously. None of those about other people, because there's plenty of other locals out there. Like LTG getting caught using filters. Cover up the fact that he's fucking old. Oh, he is so mad about that. Something so simple of him, like the filter came off for a couple seconds while he was eating. And you just see the wrinkles and stuff, like he's really fucking old. It's like, well, yeah, he's getting old. That happens. I don't know what the big deal is. But for LTG, it was a fucking crime. How dare you? How dare you post this photo of me with wrinkles on my face? Someone needs to get Piggy to dress up as Spider-Man so we can use Simpsons Spider-Pig, Spider-Pig.
I'm back to start stealing again. So in a court of law, I now have an actual week on record where their views are recorded, their content uploads behaviors recorded. I have everything I need. I'm good.
Uh-huh. Bullshit. Take a sip, sleazy asshole.
Anyway, let's. Oh, did I add the $2? I don't think I added the $2, did I? Oh, and I will say one more thing before we move forward. As of today, officially, there are parties involved documenting all of that. Who's doing what, how often they're doing it, how much they're doing it, when they're doing it, what they're actually doing. Like, are you actually rebroadcasting me fully? Are you just clipping and editing and doing transformative work? All of that is being documented as of today, formally. I'm going to have everything I need in the future.
Quit.
So if you're out there and you think
while
you
you're ahead there,
train
DSP.
all this time, and it's all been free and clear, as of today, I'm giving you official notice publicly. I'm sure this will be clipped. Everything is now being documented for the future. So I hope that if you're someone who actually steals my content illegally and benefits from it financially, that you have like a backup. Because pretty soon, everything you're doing is going to either come to an end or be mine and I'm going to own it. Okay? If you pay for your house right now, your mortgage, with money that you make because you steal my content every day, well, pretty soon you're not going to have that money anymore. And in fact, all the money that you've made is going to be mine. You understand? So I'm just saying, now
the
might
copium.
go get a job, get some job applications out there. Maybe go, sing some fries, or maybe
telling other people to get a job. Are you fucking kidding me?
Uber driver or something, something like that. Now might be the time to dip your toe into the lake of something else, because the days of milk and honey for you are coming to an end. Everything is now being recorded, and you've gotten fair notice now, just so you know. So anyone else from this moment on who continues to do that behavior, that illegal behavior, you already knew that this was happening. You have no one to blame but yourself. I've given you fair public notice. Fair enough? Okay. Let's continue. I got a $1 tip here. Welcome back, Phil. You look like Bob Saget today, do I? Bob Saget used to wear shirts like this and stuff, didn't he? Back in the day. I think a lot of people forget about it. Poor guy. I mean, the guy was a comedy legend. Rest in peace to the great Bob Saget.
They go buy some Saul Gottman.
There you go. I'll take that as a compliment. All right, let's continue. Let's go back to the YouTube side. We got all kinds of stuff going on here today. So we've got Commotion became a member this morning. Thank you to Commotion for your membership. I appreciate that. We've got Princess Luna with a $10 super chat. That is the biggest super chat of the morning. Let's get that on the leaderboard. Well, actually, now it's the afternoon.
Yeah, you waited so long to start a stream. It's now afternoon, jackass. Called a lawyer from the hospital.
Princess Luna says, welcome back, King. I missed the marathon, but I had to catch it on demand. I'm glad to see that you're doing well. Thank you, Princess Luna. As well as can be. Let's put it that way. I'm happy to be back and out of the shit. Let's put it that way. Dixie Rex celebrating 4 months as a member. Maybe dip into Forza Motorsport with the wheel. We're going to talk about that. We got to figure out what we're doing this week, because this week is weird now. It's very bizarre. All right. Okay. NVL Roy with a $2 super chat. Glad to see that you're okay. You had us worried. I do apologize to anyone who I might have worried, but you have to understand something. As you know, I have this vortex of literal losers around me. They feed off of me. They need me to be relevant.
Reee,
and therefore, I had to not say anything during the time that I was going to be away for protection, for personal reasons. You know what I mean? Like, if I just started talking publicly about this hard stuff I'm going through, immediately you would have these people trying to interfere with it. And it's sad. But already they've tried to interfere with my bankruptcy hearing 5 years ago, which is completely illegal. They've completely impersonated other people and tried to do identity theft and have successfully stolen my identity on multiple occasions. They actually got employed at Comcast and reset my modem and changed my modem settings. I mean, that's only a few of the insane things they've done. Can you imagine the links they would go to so that they can say that they have some kind of an effect on my life? And quite frankly, this week I just didn't fucking need it. So
we do have an effect on your life if you had to hide everything like this.
I did the way that I did it on purpose, and it worked absolutely flawlessly. There was absolutely no interference whatsoever in my personal life.
He's not said why yet, Shooter McGavin. He's not said why yet. Take a sip, sleazy asshole.
Okay. Simpoli did a $2 super chat. Why did you rage quit Mario Kart? Get it? No, I didn't rage quit Mario Kart. It's still in the rotation. You have no idea what you're talking about. I didn't stream for a week.
Banned.
AI Podcast has gifted a sub. AI Podcast, thank you for gifting a sub. If anyone does want to actually live rebroadcast me and does not want to actually suffer legal ramifications down the line, because if you don't get permission from me, you will, you can contact me and we can talk about it. Maybe we can work out a licensing fee where I say you can live rebroadcast me on a daily basis as long as there's a contribution or an agreement or something in place.
That's kind of nice not
because
being
if
here.
you're going to use my content live before I have a chance to even get it on the internet and monetize it, then I need to receive compensation for that.
But it's on the internet right now, being monetized.
So if you're someone who regularly does that and you don't want to get sued into oblivion down the line, you should probably contact me.
Rawphil might be the only one he has a case against because Rawphil doesn't add commentary or anything to it.
Now, and work something out. Okay? If you don't, I'm going to sue you into oblivion somewhere down the line. I'm going to own everything that you own. Okay. Old Ugly Bastard did a $5 super chat. He says, go off, King. Thank you so much, Old Ugly Bastard. Very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, the day is young. The stream is fresh. But it doesn't matter whether it's fresh or whether it's been going for a while. It's always a good time. Because here, what we like to do is we like to hit goals. We've already hit 1 goal within 30 minutes of my return. So thank you so very much to everyone for
sometimes
patient,
or was
I
think it's Storm Bernal does that commentary, but Storm Bernal adds a bunch of cuts to it and
I
stuff.
appreciate you all, and thank you for a warm welcome already here on DSPGaming.
I wonder what dude is gonna be planning for this bullshit.
I'm just clicking here. Super Chick. That's not Super Chicks. That's my highlights. Super Chicks. This new fast food chain that just opened up near me, gourmet chicken sandwiches, frozen custard, and more. We will check out the whole menu when we hit 60 goals. Sooner the better. Thank you guys in advance for the early support here. Awesome. Okay, cool. Let's continue. Habib with a £5 super chat. I got to get back into the swing of things here. £5 is $6.72 US, I think. I got to get this open again. Let's see here. I'm all thrown out of whack. See here. Has the pound gone up or down? The pound has gone down since I've been gone. The pound has dipped. What is going on over there? You guys need to get your currency up. $6.75. Thank you, Habib, for a $6.75 super chat. And he says, King is back. Indeed, I am. Thank you, Habib. Your future stepdad gifted 2 subs over on Kick. Excuse me.
Nice, good, juicy burp.
Okay. Thank you there, your future stepdad, top contributor on Kick this morning. £2 super chat from Stuart, who says, remember to demand all of their play buttons. Oh, indeed. All of their views are from me. Not only do I own all of the income they've ever made stealing my content, I also own all of their views. So their play buttons are mine as well. I'll be sure to demand that in the settlement. Okay. Good call. All right, continuing on.
Yeah, of course we got it on backup. Why wouldn't we?
It was a 5-sub bomb. It was? Only 2 showed up in my leaderboard. Okay, hold on. You're absolutely right. It does say 5. All right, thank you, your future stepdad. I don't know why only 2 showed up in my queue. Some kind of a weird hiccup. It's all good. Thank you. So 3 more. Gets us up to 183. Thank you so much. For the record, if we hit 60 goals on this stream, I'll order Super Chicks right now. Seriously. If we hit the 60 goals on this stream, I'll order it immediately. We'll have it right after the GTA gameplay. And I'm down for that. I want to try some Super Chicks. All right, so let's do it. Okay, so, now what was I saying? I got distracted here. We've got trolls and trolls, which is why I'm not reading them out. Of course, the trolls are back in full force. So I just ignore every one of them. Here we go. What about this one? I don't even know what this means. So I'm just going to ignore that. I really have no clue what that one even meant. These are all dollar tips coming in with nonsense messages, so I just ignore them. Let's see here.
Chargebacks.
Let's see here. No. Too many trolls. They all came in at once. All right. I received a $2 anonymous tip, and that person said, you could do a Phil's week off instead of a Phil's day off segment. I mean, I could. But I got to do shout out, so everyone has to be patient. Okay? Please be patient. I received another generous $50 contribution, and it just says, welcome back. $50. Thank you.
And yes, guys, I'm a keyboard warrior. Keyboard warrior. Guys, look how tough I am behind the keyboard. What's going to happen if you actually try to go with any of this shit? Duty has time and money. Duty's retired. Duty has time and money. Can you imagine the random bullshit Duty could do? Like, all right, well, we're going to send this for Discovery. We're going to send this for Discovery. We're going to send this for Discovery. And that's the thing. That's the thing I don't think DSP understands. Discovery. Discovery would pound him so fucking hard, he'd never be able to get over it.
whoever that was. I don't know because there's no name attached to it. I appreciate that. That's a tie for top tip today. That propels us into the 200s. We're 225 now and climbing, heading towards a second goal to be hit here on the show this morning. Thank you so much. We have now most tasteless. How many subs did you just get? 3? Okay, it really was 3 because it showed 3, and I was wondering if the Q was correct. It is. So most tasteless has gifted 3 subs over on Kick. Thank you so much, most tasteless. That will get us up to 240 of support. Here's what's happened. I'm away for a week, and you notice a ton of gray names in the YouTube chat, a ridiculous amount of crownless names in the Kick chat because I've been here, so of course no one's going to contribute when I'm not here, you know. So thank you to those who are supporting now to get that back. I'm sure people are really going to appreciate having their memberships back this week and their subs back this week with all the content I'm going to be pumping out here on DSPGaming. Jade says, last time I saw you, I got MVP in Rivals with Moon Knight. That's right. You said you had like 18 kills or something crazy like that, right? He says, what? My B-Day is soon. What are you doing? Oh, Jade, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing.
I'd just like to point out that he's trying to scare people with the guys. I'm going to sue. But again, Discovery. I ain't worried about shit. Duty's not going to be worried about shit. Tevin's not going to be worried about shit. GTG ain't going to be worried about shit. Because A, Discovery, and B, it costs a lot of fucking money to sue. You can't just be like, alright, I'm going to sue. Here's $10. Like, no. There's not going to be any lawyer that I know of that can be like, alright, yeah, sure, I'll take $10 up front and then, hope you pay me later. No. This guy declared bankruptcy. You think a lawyer ain't going to know? You think a lawyer ain't going to know that this fucker declared bankruptcy? Every lawyer's gonna be like, huh, he declared bankruptcy, meaning he can't pay his fucking bills. So what makes me think he's gonna pay me, me? You know what? I want 20 grand up front and then, no, $10,000 a month. I can't afford that! That's what I thought. So no lawsuit, fuck you, go away. I don't know why he thinks he's gonna be able to get away with that. Like, no lawyer's gonna be working pro bono on this. Pro bono is, oh, I got attacked by a police officer and beaten up and all that, and I don't have the money to fight it. Oh, what do? Oh, I'll take your case on pro bono. I'll get my name in the spotlight. I'll be on TV doing interviews. There's not going to be any TV interviews and all that for, yeah, the guy masturbated in front of children, and now people make fun of him for it. Cease and desist? I wonder if he could get away with that. I wonder if he could get away with that. Everyone's having a better day than Piggy.
We're going to talk about that on the show. I have absolutely no idea at all what we're doing. We have to figure that out together, okay? And we will talk about it. Cheese Cat did a $2 super chat. Are you leading the charge because Ethan and H3H3 withdrew? I don't even know what you're talking about. I haven't been around. So if he withdrew, good for him, I guess. But I'm telling you, I know for a fact I have legal grounds.
Wait, H3H3... Wait, what?
Outright stealing.
I don't know H3H3 withdrew.
Okay. Dan Zach with a $5 super chat. For 7 days, the detractors had no content, so they debated the lore of Phil's chair till one of them claimed it blinked during pre-stream. There you go. Very nice. Maybe my chair is sentient and has its own consciousness. Who knows? It could. Lord knows it's full of bacteria, right? How old is this chair now? Like 3-4 years? It's a nice chair. I really like it. It pops on camera, too. Eventually, I want to get another one. It still works well. Like, it still has...
You want another chair? Why?
And everything. So I'm not complaining, but, you know, it has no adjustments or anything. It's very simple with what it is for a chair. I mean, next chair I'll get will probably be much better than this one. But I can't get leather because of Jasper. When Jasper jumps on a leather chair, he chops it up, so... Okay. What's going on, Cracker Jacks? How are you, man? What's up, Sidious? How are you? Oh, yeah? Spectron says... He replayed GTA 4 for the first time in 10 years on PC recently. It's definitely his second favorite GTA game behind San Andreas, and he's pumped to see more. Good to hear that. What's up, Brandon? How are you?
Also, let's say you're a lawyer, and a guy comes up to you like, I want to sue someone because they made fun of me for masturbating in front of children. Okay. Well, no, they steal my content. All right, well, this person adds commentary. Although, I don't know. Because again, like, if you're a lawyer, you're going to get paid up front. You have some random asshole show up saying, I want to sue this guy because I want to sue Raw Phil because he's stealing my content. Are you going to be like, okay, sure, but... Oh, God, I don't want to think about that shit, McGavin. Yeah, he would have to pay to have the streams copyright and all that, which he won't do. But I just cannot imagine if you're a lawyer, some random asshole shows up to you going, I want to sue because they're stealing my content. Your content? Yes, my content! My amazing content, they're stealing it. Duty makes clips of me masturbating in front of children, and I don't want him doing that anymore, so I'm gonna sue. Okay. Well, have you tried not masturbating in front of children? No, it's impossible. I just cannot imagine any lawyer worth his salt be like, yeah, sure, I'll take on this case. Why not? Like, what lawyer would do that? It makes no sense that any lawyer would do that. I just can't. Do you know the real name of this dude he streams? No, but I know he's an asshole who's stealing my content. I just don't get it. I've been sitting here for like the past 10 minutes trying to think of a lawyer that would actually take on this case. And even though, like, this guy's a fucking moron, but I can charge him for it. But he'd have to be paid up front. Yeah, but exactly, Elaine, but the lawyer would want to be paid up front. There's no way a lawyer's gonna be like, yeah, okay, yeah, sure, we'll spend hours and hours going over all this stuff and all that. Because you can't imagine just someone sits down and says, I want to sue this person. Okay, we'll sue. Like, alright, well, what are your grounds for suing? You made fun of me. Okay, so you're saying you committed slander? No, he made fun of me for masturbating in front of children, which I did.
You win? Midnight Stargaze says you look very Vice City with the shades. That's kind of the idea. That's why I have the Vice City colors. You know, it's GTA Day, but it's also kind of Vice City all together. Your future stepdad did another gifted sub. Thank you. Your future
He's not told us why he missed work yet.
Sub back now over
just saying that he's going to sue detractors.
Targeted sub. Thank you so much. All right. How are we doing now? Have we finally calmed down? Yes, we finally calmed down. I think I've caught up with all of the contributions so far. We are less than $50 away from hitting the second goal on this podcast. Thank you, guys. Let's keep that momentum rolling. Yes, it helps a lot after being away for a week. Certainly it does. So thank you, guys. What's up, X-Shooter? Good to see you.
You probably got 10 grand from mommy.
Apollo said he watched my Persona 5 Let's Play while I was gone. That's a long one. I'm shocked you finished it in a week. That's ridiculously long. Holy moly. All right. Armin the Power says, when I was off, he was playing Death Stranding 2 and made it to chapter 5 of the game. How many chapters does it have? Because we're on chapter 3. But I know we're probably like not even a third into the game, are we? I don't know. This is what we got to talk about, okay? Here's the deal. Let's talk. And again, we are going to talk about the week that wasn't, all right? But we need to do first things first. We need to figure out what the heck we're about to do this week. Because this week now has been thrown into massive disarray, okay? Let's talk about it, all right? So this week, what are we already doing? GTA 4 with mods, Death Stranding 2. At some point,
do we cheat them and how?
One final stream of Blueprint. Those are kind of the daytime streams.
That's gonna be the new
one.
For
night streams, we have Capcom vs. SNK 2, American Truck Simulator, Minecraft, and Mario Kart World. That's what we just have going right now. All right? Now, I missed a game. Tony Hawk 3 and 4 came out yesterday. Now, to be honest, it's an old game. It's a remastered collection. It's a good game for what I'm going to understand, but it is an older remastered collection. So unlike if it was like a hot, brand new release and everyone was dying to see it on release day, in this case, I don't think that's necessarily the case. I do think there's people who want it, but I don't think it would matter if I played it immediately today, tomorrow, in a week, in a month. As long as I play it, I think people would be happy, right? So there is that to consider, that it is a older collection that's just remastered for modern audiences, right? Okay. This Friday, there are 2 games coming out. Donkey Kong Bonanza and the RoboCop expansion, which is actually a standalone. If you didn't know, that RoboCop game that we played a little over a year ago that I really liked. So it has an expansion coming out, but it's a standalone. You didn't have to play the original game to play it, but it's in the same vein, okay? I loved RoboCop, but again, we already played the original RoboCop. I think that when it comes to releases coming out, we have to focus on the true new games, not necessarily the expansions or the remasters. So of all the things that are going on right now, Tony Hawk, Donkey Kong Bonanza, and RoboCop, for me, Donkey Kong Bonanza is the big one. That's the one that 100% I'm most excited for. If you were to ask me, what's the big game you want to play next, that's my answer. It's Donkey Kong Bonanza is the big one that I want to play as soon as possible. Okay? Cool? So that's the deal for now. That's the deal. All right. We're going to see what happens over the course of the week. I'm excited for Donkey Kong Bonanza because it's made by the same people who made Super Mario Odyssey.
I was always a big fan of
I
1
loved
and 2
Super
over
Mario
3
Odyssey.
and
It was
4.
my game of the year in 2017. So if this is the same kind of game, I think I'm going to love this game. It's going to be an amazing, awesome, interactive, fun, chill, epic playthrough. And it'll be an actual good piece of content to put out on my Switch 2, which literally collects dusts 6 days out of 7. And then 1 day a week I boot it up and I play Mario Kart, right?
What a
So
way
I'll
to
have
sell
something else
your
to do
streams,
on the Switch
dude.
2 for a change, which would be a welcome change of pace.
Take a sip.
So, today, it's going to be GTA 4 with mods on this stream. So after this podcast ends, don't go anywhere. I will be playing GTA, and I think it's going to be a great time. Based on that first stream we did, it was really, really fun.
When I hit the goal.
Okay? And I'm looking forward to more of it today. Tonight on the late stream, I am beating down the modern scrubs in Capcom vs. SNK 2. If you've watched me play this game recently, I've played great players like
I played
Tony
great guys.
VDO, Justin Wong, Snake, and more.
Yeah, and Justin Wong went 10-0 against
won them
you.
all, but have done
Justin
pretty
Wong
darn good.
smoked
And
you
then last
10
time I
games in
played
a row.
CVS 2, I did so well. I was one character victories against multiple people. They were rage quitting left and right. They couldn't take the fact that me, the old salty FGC veteran, is playing the modern player and just spanking them like this, OCVs, with a character, by the way, Chun-Li, who I just learned. I literally am just learning this character. I never played her back in the day. It's hilarious that I'm playing her now and beating up the modern players who think that they're all hot shit, and they all suck shit. So tonight's going to be epic. I hope you'll be here for CVS 2 tonight. It should be a great late night stream of beatdowns against the modern scrubs that think they're good at Street Fighter. Okay? But now we have to figure out what's the next streams that we're going to be doing. That's the answer I don't have for you. Tomorrow,
yes,
do we go back to Death Stranding 2?
Hard.
Tomorrow, do we do Blueprints? Do we even bother with Tony Hawk right now, or do we hold off? I'm of the impression we should hold off. I'm of the impression that if we're going to play Tony Hawk, that's a game that I have to invest a lot of time into. If you remember when I played the collection years ago, I had to learn everything from the ground up because I never played them before. It's not like I'm someone who played these games back in the day and it's like, oh, welcome home when you play it. No, I had to learn it all. And it actually was a slow process where I had to, learn things. And so I'm wondering if we should hold off and play that later on in the summer.
Bullshit. Why do I gotta learn things?
I almost feel like I should because I don't think it's going to get the attention it deserves right now. Okay. Now, also keep in mind with Death Stranding 2, that last stream did well. People showed up, engaged, and supported it. And I was like, okay, we'll keep playing it. But if I keep playing Death Stranding 2 and it dies, then we're not going to keep playing it and we'll do other stuff. So maybe tomorrow we do Death Stranding 2. And maybe tomorrow night we do American Truck Simulator. A nice chill stream of me driving, drinking, and just having a good time with all of you.
Driving, guys.
I think that would be pretty cool.
Isn't it fun to drink and drive?
Then on Monday, why don't we do the final Blueprint stream and just wrap it up? That way we can say it's done. Finally. And we'll try to finish that throne room puzzle. Man, I hope in one more freaking stream of Blueprints, I hope we can complete the throne room puzzle. Seriously. If we don't, it's ridiculous. Like, we have to do this puzzle and finish this playthrough. Okay? And then probably, well, let's see, that'll be Monday night, right? So for Monday night, then why don't we do, we could either do Minecraft or Mario Kart. Doesn't really matter, because I feel like whatever we don't do will flip. So we could say Minecraft for Monday night, and then maybe Tuesday, we swing back and we do another stream of GTA 4 with mods. And then Tuesday night, we do Mario Kart. And then Wednesday, we could do more Death Stranding 2. And then we have an extra night stream there. So what do? We could do maybe a bonus stream of American Truck Sim. Or maybe we could do a stream where we try something
dude, that's
steering
awesome.
wheel, but I don't know what. Like, some people have said try Forza Motorsport. Some people have said try Forza Horizon. Others are like, well, there's other games. I don't know. Like, we have a few days maybe to figure that out.
I don't think I have that.
Okay. Now, I think Thursday the release date of Donkey Kong Bonanza?
I wonder if I'd be able to use Pick Go to find it.
July 17th. So that would be Thursday. Okay. So Thursday, I very well just may play Donkey Kong Bonanza the whole day, just to get a ginormous chunk of it in on release day. And then probably
try to get
Friday,
those day one views.
Depending on how much we liked it, I do a day stream of it or not. If not, then maybe we go back to say like Death Stranding 2, and then Friday night would be Friday Night Fights, CVS 2, and that's the week. So in summary, and by the way, yes, I will update the schedule. Today, GTA 4, CVS 2. Tomorrow, Death Stranding 2, American Truck Sim. Monday, final Blueprint stream, Minecraft. Tuesday, more GTA 4 and Mario Kart. Wednesday, more Death Stranding 2 and a bonus Truck Sim stream or something else with the wheel. Thursday, Donkey Kong Bonanza all day long, a Bonanza marathon, and then Friday, either Bonanza or maybe more Death Stranding 2 and Friday Night Fights. There's your schedule for the week. We figured it out. We talked it out. Does that sound good? Now, based on how everything goes, okay? Based on how
much
everything
money
goes,
you guys give me,
that will determine what other new games we play. Will I be playing RoboCop? Will we eventually throw Tony Hawk in there? Let's see how things go with the current playthroughs and go from there. All right? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We got the whole summer to sit back and relax and do this fun stuff, okay? Okay. I have more shout outs to do. Let's see how far we can get to our second goal on the stream. And then we'll talk a little bit about, this week and everything. Okay? Jade says, can you sing happy birthday to me on the 20th and play CVS? And you don't see GTA, but you see me tonight for Yori, Chen, and more. Oh, yeah. So you're not going to stick around for GTA. You're saying, so your birthday's the 20th, so that's next Sunday? Yeah, I mean, the whole goal here this week is to stream for 7 straight days. So starting today all the way through Friday. Try to get back on track with having Saturdays as my day off. Okay? And then, so I should be here on Sunday. All right? Let's see how the week goes. I don't know if I'm going to be playing CVS that day. I could probably wish you a happy birthday.
You should be playing it. You should be playing whatever game Jade tells you to, jackass. Jade is one of your only real fans.
Bookworm being a jerk.
Guys, I can't.
Okay. Hello, Voltage, a $2 super chat. I got out of a coma. How are Grillo's Pickles? The Grillo's Pickles menu was half-seas for me. I think that the fries were not that good. The seasoning was just, didn't really add a lot to the fries. I didn't think it was special. Okay. The drink was kind of unique. It was lime, but it also had definitely a lot of pickle flavor to it. And the boba pods had pickle juice in them, which was weird. It was a weird combination of flavors. Maybe that would grow on me if I had more of it. But the burger was absolutely delectable. It was outstanding. It was a really tasty burger. You can watch that review over on DSP Reacts, at DSP Reacts. It should be the featured video. If it's not, I apologize. It was supposed to be the featured video. But, I did the marathon, and immediately, life went to hell in a handbasket, essentially.
Life went to hell in a handbasket. Shut the fuck up. Just tell us why you were gone for so long, asshole.
Where the hell is it?
It's literally the only reason to be watching you right now is to find out what the fuck you were doing.
Oh, it's got good views. Over 1,000 views on the Grillo's Pickle menu. So I guess it did good while I was gone. I literally have not checked any of this. Is it? No. I left Jollibee as the featured video on the channel. Well, son of a bitch. I didn't mean to. I wanted to make Grillo's Pickles the featured video. I guess I could do that right now. It probably would have gotten more views if I had done that, but I failed to do that.
Guys, I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong.
There's some more views on it. Still did well, even for not being the highlighted video on the channel. So there you go. Okay. So thank you. Hello, Voltage. It was $2. Let me add that. I should probably take these sunglasses off. Because if I don't, my eyes are going to be all screwed up for the stream. They're not going to be adjusted to the brightness of the stream, quite honestly.
Guys, the stream is going to be too bright.
Someone tipped me $1 says the meta is quite different in Street Fighter 6 now. Kimberly and Mai are
Kimberly
really good.
feels dead now. Yes, that's where I had to go, guys.
I figured as much. I said once people figure out the way to use the fans to lock you down, she'll be good. And people have, and now she's like top tier supposedly in the game. Like, didn't they say that Mai had the highest number of people in the highest rankings of the game than any other character? Like, everyone just started playing her and immediately just, boom, skyrocketed like to the top of the rankings, unstoppable. So, I mean, I totally believe that. She seemed like a great character when I was using her. Kimberly, I wonder what they changed about her, because I don't know. But it sounds like they must have done some dramatic changes if Kimberly is a top-tier character now. And he said, will I play as Sagat? Yes, I've already explained to you guys. My return to Street Fighter 6 will be when Sagat releases. Right now, I have absolutely no interest in returning to Street Fighter 6. When Sagat releases, I will go back to the game, I'll play with Sagat, learn him, and I will learn all the changes and stuff and try to get back into it. All right? For now, I'm just really enjoying my time with Capcom vs. SNK 2, and I can't wait for more. Okay.
Yes, he needs to eat more greasy red meat, guys. So give him more money.
I received, hold on.
159,000 texts. How do you even do that?
Tip.
Holy
Let's
shit.
go ahead.
Also, you're saying she's single? No, do not stick your dick in crazy. Don't get me wrong, crazy sex is the best sex, but do not stick your dick in crazy.
Thank you so much to Only Iced Infinite. You look so fine today in the sunglasses. I missed you so much. Did you miss us too? I missed being on stream, hanging out with you guys and playing games. Abso-freaking-lutely.
I missed you guys giving me money.
Yes, I did. I received a $1 tip. Let's see here. Welcome back. Oh, someone is saying he works in a warehouse, and he wants to say, can you shout us out, the warehouse boys? We love watching you while at work. All right, well, shout out to the warehouse boys, whoever they are.
What the fuck?
This very well could be some kind of a detractor reference. I have no idea.
I don't know, guys.
But
I don't
thank
know.
you for the tip. Yeah, I didn't understand what you were saying earlier. That's why I didn't shout it out. I had no clue what you were referencing. I was like, huh? I thought, I don't know if it was a...
Detractor meme. Guys, detractors don't control my life.
All right, I received
I swear detractors don't control my life.
$4.20 tip. No name just says, welcome back, King. Hope you and your family are well. I was a bit worried, but it's good to see you well. Thank you so much. I appreciate that sentiment very, very much. Thank you so much for the tip. Okay. All righty. I think we're caught up now. We're a mere $18 away from hitting our second goal of the stream, which means we would be even closer to Super Chicks, the gourmet chicken sandwich place. All right, I hope
Make
you
sure
guys
Cat's
will
gonna be okay with
be
you
excited to
dealing
support
with
the stream
Super
this week.
Chicks.
Again, if we hit 60 goals on this stream, I will order Super Chicks. I'm not kidding. So that would only...
He begged in his slate to make up for missed time, and don't forget, he made sure to log into WWE Champions every single day. He never missed a day in WWE Champions.
be $918 more. If I can get $918 to support right now, maybe a big tip, someone, welcome back, I will order Super Chicks on this stream, and we will have DSP Tries It. It's been over a week since we did a DSP Tries It. It's about time. Let's do it. I'd be down for that. I'd be very excited to try this new place out. Never had it before. All right, anyway. All right. At this point, I really should take the sunglasses off. I just left them on for an hour, and now my eyes need to readjust to real light, or else I'm going to be blind the entire stream. Okay. Okay. Let me get my eyes adjusted here. I received another $4.20 tip from Mork Z. I'm glad to see you alive and well. Am I the one with a 100-character limit in PayPal tips? No. Everyone has a 100-character limit in PayPal tips, I believe. Oh, wait. No, that's not true. There's definitely people who've written big messages. There is a character limit, but it should be more than 100. That seems like way under. That seems like way under from what it should be. I wonder why that's happening. Maybe you're using the mobile app or something. I don't know how it works.
Hooters wings.
But thank you to Mork for a 4.
Back in the day, Hooters used to do all-you-can-eat wings Wednesdays. And it'd be the only reason to go. It's like, I know, oh, ladies, like, I have the internet. If I want to see naked women, I can see naked women anytime. So, all right, whatever. But unlimited Parmesan garlic wings. Ooh, there we go. That'll be a good pull. Favorite wings flavor. Parmesan garlic. Sweet and sour. Let's see. Honey mustard. Other. Purple.
20 tip. And
Where's
we have
you see
2
the
more
money,
gifted
dude?
subs. We
Money's
have
most
one from
important part.
Darkside Jasper over on Kick. Thank you, Darkside Jasper.
I missed
for
Tilted
your
Kill.
first contribution of
That
my
was such a-
return. And then we have your future
Like,
stepdad.
there was
who
one
gifted
in
another,
Cleveland
sub
I
over
would
on
go
Kick. So
to
that's
every now and then with
10.
friends.
And then it looks like Ether335 just popped in and just gifted a sub. So that's another 15. So with those 3, we've done it. We've hit another goal. We're now at 54. Let's do a little celebration here, everybody. What's up, Game Boy? Good to see you. All right, let's do it again, folks. Thank you. Thank you for welcoming me back with open arms and open hearts and open wallets. 2 goals hit already. Very much appreciated. Thank you so very much for your support.
He's gonna make so much
Thank
money,
you,
guys.
as always, for allowing me to do what I love here on DSP.
Pepsi flavored
It is,
wings. What the
very
fuck?
much appreciated. I'm very grateful.
And we were all hoping that Cat gave him
4
a
goals
black
hit. So
eye.
now, like I said,
Or his
6
dad
goals
put him
to
in his
go.
place.
That would be another $900. Can we do it on the stream? We could. And if we do it on the stream, I will order Super Chicks, a brand new restaurant. We'll see if it's any good. All right? I think it's good. It looks good. Looks amazing. I'll order many things. I'll probably get a sandwich, a side, and probably a custard.
I'll spend a
The
lot of
custard will
money, guys.
undoubtedly
I'll spend a
completely
lot
melt
of
by the time it
money.
gets here because it's like 90 degrees outside. But that's the one thing that's happened since I've been gone in the last week. We have fully hit summer weather here in Washington State. Every day is either mid-80s or 90-plus degrees. So all my air conditioners are on monstrous full blast. Have to do that probably for the
Full
rest
blast,
of the
guys.
season
Full blast. It's gonna
because
cost me
it
so
is
much
so
money.
hot outside. What can you do, right? Okay. Okay. All right, so, folks, are we ready to have the conversation? All right? So here's the deal.
How you can give me more money.
This last week I wasn't here. It was not planned. There was no vacation. All right?
It's definitely 100% planned.
Came out of left field, and I had to handle. And as you know, well, you may not know this. As you get older, more and more things start to happen that you can't control. and you just got to learn.
All right, guys, what bullshit story? If he doesn't tell us it was Connecticut, you know it's absolutely fucking bullshit. So what bullshit story does he come up with? Let's find the fuck out, right?
Learn to adjust. Okay, you have to. And a lot of things are going to happen as you get older that you don't want to have to deal with or handle. But you're going to have to. All right? I mean, you could just stick your head in the ground like an ostrich and pretend like the world doesn't exist, but eventually it's going to come back anyway to bite you, right? And it is what it is. So basically, this last week was no picnic for me at all. It was probably one of the darkest, most emotionally wrenching times of my life. Okay? I had absolutely zero enjoyment.
And yet he shows up wearing sunglasses, bright colors. Guys, the king is back. The king is back. Guys, it was a very dark time for me. Guys, the king is back. The king is back, baby. It was such a dark time for me.
That's that. Now, I'm well aware that so many people on the internet stalk me. And again, because the only reason they have content is because they steal mine. If I'm not here, they go crazy trying to stalk me.
And yet I was still making content every day.
Figure out what I've been up to and where I am and all of that. I am pleased to say, very pleased to say, they have absolutely no clue what I've been doing. Zero. And let me tell you, I had to learn from so many different things of my past that have happened, right? Things where I never fathomed that these...
Okay, we're going to end this poll real quick. Parmesan garlic wins. Other was second. So, where did he go? CT. Cat hospital. Fucking hell. There we go. Gout. Hospital. Had to go get a foot cut off. Ooh, what if you had to go get a foot cut off? The original Hot Wings double dipped from Hooters. Ooh, found out he was adopted.
Idiots would get information.
And so everything's going to Melissa.
You know what I'm saying? Or prying to my personal stuff. They were not able to do so this time. For the first time probably ever. Right? That's amazing. Did I ever think that because I went through a bankruptcy that this was going to result in me having years of harassment, identity theft, money stolen, bank accounts, being accessed from unauthorized parties and all kinds
of he's going with he was...
Of course, I never thought that would happen.
What?
But it did, right? So learning, from all of that, I 100% kept my lips zipped.
Oh, fucking shit. Let's find out what he says.
All right? So I hope that you guys understand. I want you to understand something. I appreciate
and he said that the bank leaks were fake. Those bank leaks are fake, guys. All those spending on Apple iTunes gift cards is fake, guys. It's fake. Well, if it's so fake, DSP, then how was your identity stolen? How was your identity stolen, jackass?
Whether you're a viewer, whether you're someone who actually contributes above and beyond that, whether you're one of my moderating staff, whoever you are out there, if you like my content and you watch it, I really appreciate you.
He did say that.
You're the reason why I get to do what I love for a living. And there's a lot of things that I owe. For example, I never would have met my wife if it weren't for me doing this for a job. You know what I mean? I never would have. So there's a lot of great things in my life as a result of this. But at the same time, because this nonstop leeching, this sucking parasites on me, they're relying on me when I'm not here. You know that they're going to go crazy. So I hope you have to understand why I couldn't say anything at all. I had to keep my lips zipped completely, 100%, because God forbid I let something slip that then they would be able to find stuff out. They would try to ruin my life, mess with me and everything around me.
You ruined your life, jackass.
Like, just think about it. If they knew that I wasn't going to be streaming this week, they would have been fucking with me nonstop, right? They would have tried a million different stupid things. And not to say that they didn't. There were a few things that were attempted, but because I kept my lips zipped, they were completely unsuccessful. All right? So, the thing is, you might say, well, are you going to tell us everything that happened this week? No, I'm not. I'm going to tell you why. Because it's my life, and I have a right to privacy.
And I have a right to privacy.
I have a right
Bullshit.
to have
you tell us everything
life.
on the internet.
But just because I share a public face to you every day on a stream where I make content and we play games and we hang out does not mean that I also owe you an explanation for everything else that goes on in my private life. I can wholeheartedly tell you that what I've been dealing with over the last week has nothing to do with this stream, has nothing to do with my content, has nothing to do with this business, has nothing to do with our interactions, nothing. Zero. Therefore, I don't have to tell you anything. Nor should I be expected to, nor should there be a
how's it going?
I have a right to have my own life. All right? And I hope that that many of you will understand that. If you don't,
Panda
I'm
was
going to be
definitely
honest
hotter.
with you. I hope that you
100%.
seek counseling soon. Because if you actually
You
think
have to have that
someone on
song.
the
Oh,
internet
that'd be
streams,
great,
but they owe you full
Diclonius.
transparency of everything that they ever have done, you are actually mentally deficient from being a normal human, and you need to go speak to a professional for help right now. And I'm speaking directly to my detractors right now. You're all mentally fucking deficient, and you do need to seek help because, number one, you're breaking the law, and number two, you're ruining your life and the lives of everyone around you with your actions. You're sick. You're toxic.
You're
evil.
ruining
And I know that you would have
the lives of those
probably
around
tried
you
to hurt me and or everyone around me if I had given any information out at all about what I've been up to this last week. It's that simple. All right. So I'm very happy that I did it the way that I did. I'm very happy that it's handled that way. And now I'm coming back and we're moving on positively. We're getting back to where we were. Okay. Because the thing is, these idiots also, which let's say, for example, I decided to tell you some information about what I've been up to. You know what would happen immediately? Oh, he's looking for a sob story so that people will come and support him because of this. What? He is a horrible person because he's using this as ammo to try to raise money. No, I'm not. Not at all. I'm not going to tell you a single thing about what happened because it has nothing to do with this at all.
Tell us, bitch.
You're coming here, you're hanging out with me, you're enjoying the content, support it by all means. And that's what people have been doing. That's what's actually angering people. That unlike previous,
we don't give a shit because it all goes to Scopely.
Because I was associated with another group. Well, I'm not associated with that group anymore, but I'm still making the same amount.
It all
that's
goes to
nuts.
Scopely, so we don't care.
He's earning a good living on his own merits, but we were always of the impression, our narrative was always that he couldn't do that. So how is it possible? Right? Because people actually like the content. Because people like me. Unlike you. Because when I was gone, your content was dead. No one cared about you when I was gone because they're not watching for you. They're watching for me. Don't you get it, Leech?
Me.
Don't you get it, Parasite? I'm the content. That's why I'm entitled to everything you get out of it. And I will have it someday.
Who the fuck told him this?
So, I'm sorry that I can't come back on this stream and just unload on you guys and be like, here's what's been going on and blah, blah, blah. I can't. Because immediately, number one, it would be, see, Phil's looking for sympathy. And number two, it would be, oh, so now let's do everything we possibly can to ruin his life and everyone else's life and everything around us. Right? It would. That's how they are. They're mentally ill people. These are not normal thinking people. They're broken in the head. I would go as far to say they're all of the like mind, and they reached out to each other and found themselves on the internet because they're so broken. They had to find other people that were broken to feel normal. And they've actually created this community of mentally deficient, ill people. That's not good at all. Because that's how cults begin.
Mind you, he has Jade in his chat right now.
How do you think the people who drink the Kool-Aid, how that started? Because they were all fucking nuts, and they all found each other. And that's how these people operate now. They do it anonymously on the internet. It's dangerous shit. So that's why I literally can't tell you a word about any of what really has gone down, because undoubtedly harassment would begin on all fronts. And so therefore, you're never going to know what I was doing. All of the guesses have been wrong completely, which I'm happy about.
Bullshit.
Because I was nervous this week with not saying a word and keeping my mouth shut. That
unless his mom's actually 100% fine, was never sick. And they said I was visiting my dying mom, but she's not dying, assholes. My mom's not dying. Or assholes for guessing that I was visiting my dying mom, but she's not dying.
Possibly there was going to be harassment or someone would figure out something. Luckily, nobody did, thankfully. Thank God. And it's all over now. And now we can try to get back to normalcy, which I think we're going to be fine. We're in the midst of a very awesome, busy gaming summer.
If he's going to claim that we were all wrong, the only way we could be all wrong is
together. We're enjoying chill streams. We're enjoying
his mom's been
challenging
fine
streams.
this whole time.
No
She wasn't actually
dying.
dying.
Variety of content that's all working, and we're having a great time enjoying each other's company. The goals are working, right? Everything's working. So I'm having a great time. I know that you guys are, and thank you guys.
I know you guys are having a great time.
Your support and your understanding. If you don't understand, then I urge you to move on. And I'm going to repeat what I just said. If you don't understand that someone who is an internet content creator has a right to privacy, a right to keep things private, a right to not be transparent about everything in their private life that has nothing to do with their content, if you don't understand that separation and that right, please move on and don't watch my content anymore. Okay? You're not welcome here. People who are obsessed and think they're crazily demanding of things, you're entitled to nothing. You get what I give you, and you like it, or you leave.
I'll say, if you got cut from the hair,
that's not an unreasonable demand. Any normal person would say, that makes sense. But if you can't get that in your head, if your head doesn't click and say, okay, that makes sense. That doesn't make sense to me. I'm entitled. Goodbye. I don't want you here. You're not entitled.
Colon cancer? Ooh, that explains why he has
Maybe there's other creators who like that kind of behavior. Not me. I have things to do and a life to live. And I have the right to having that life. separate from all of you being weirdos and acting like this. Okay? So, by the way, I don't have that clip anymore. Parasolos play the Michael Jordan clip. I don't have it anymore because I didn't use it for so long that I removed it here. Yeah, I don't have. But I will say this: there was a time back in the day when I shared everything. There was a time when if something like this had happened, I would have come out and 100% shared it all with my viewer base because I felt like it was safe. I felt like that was okay. Like no one was going to care. No one was going to mess with me or my life or harass me or anyone involved. It would be fine, right? But one big problem happened. All right, here's what happened.
You blew it. Evil AJ.
What I mean when I say that, you blew it, is that back when I used to be transparent about everything, people used it in very malicious ways. You know, they use stuff that you would think would be just commonplace information, and they used it to try to harass, to try to mess with me, and not just me, but the people around me, my friends and my family, all of that. And because of that, because you had power and you misused it, you will no longer have that power.
Misused it, guys.
I've
you
taken that away
misused
from
it.
you. So now you just sit there and you'll know what I tell you, and you won't know anything further, and you'll like it. And there's nothing you can do about it. Sorry. At one point, I would have been more transparent, but you just don't deserve it with the behaviors that certain people have had on the internet. You don't deserve that level of transparency.
Yes, the nuggets
any
of
further.
truth,
you can't be
guys.
trusted with it. That's
Nuggets
the
of
truth.
truth.
You just can't be trusted with it, right? If I could trust people with information, I would give you some. But I can't trust
Yes, he
you
definitely
anymore
wants sympathy, but he can't tell
many
you
people
why
have
he
been
wants
too
sympathy.
malicious. And that's not me talking to everyone. That's me talking to the detractors. And that's me talking to the psychos out there who take it too far. All right? That's certainly not everyone. That's definitely not my fan base or viewer base. But there is this weird vortex of weirdos. You would have had information.
You mean
I would have been
like
able to come by
Derek?
and open up to all of you and feel relieved instead of having to compartmentalize my life, because that's what I'm doing now. We've got this part of my life that's private, this part of my life that's public. You get the public, you can't get the private anymore because I had to do that. I didn't used to do that, but now I have to, and it's because of the people who can't behave because they're mentally deficient. Okay? So again, I know that there will be people who understand and people who don't, and I'm sorry to those who don't, but I don't need you here. I would much rather be able to just make positive content, all right, and be who I want to be and be successful doing what I want to do, all right, rather than these people who are out of their minds.
Good point. He has no friends.
Demanding, and then
And
when
he
I
hasn't had
give,
friends
then
in
they use it to
years.
hurt me anyway, because that's exactly what will happen. Oh, tell us. All right, I'll finally tell you. And then here we go. Here comes harassment, all kinds of shit. I'm not going to do it. All right? I'm good to go. We're moving forward positively. And again, if anything, this last week has completely 100% proven and corroborated everything I've said about the vortex around me. I'm not involved with it, but they are all directly dependent on me. Without me, they dry up in the hot sun like a weed with no water. They have absolutely nothing to do. They become irrelevant. Get it? And the fact that they are irrelevant without stealing my content proves in a court of law that I own their content. Get it? But that's for another day. Okay.
How does that prove
All
you
right,
own their
we got some
content?
more shout outs to do.
And
then we'll do
again,
some
I
open
made
Q&A
content
to
without
end
you,
the show.
jackass.
Here we go. We've got Cyber Elk with a €2 super chat. I'm glad that you're back, Phil. Thank you, Cyber Elk. I'm glad to be back. I really am. We've got Andrew with a £5 super chat, which is the equivalent of $6.70 something. But we'll count it as 6. And then Cheese Cat with a $2 super chat. He's talking about PPP. Well, good for you. In fact, if you want to talk about him, why don't you go to his house and suck him? Really? Why don't you just get down on your hands and knees and blow the guy?
Quaking in my boots.
Lord knows he can't reach it and no one else is
in my
gonna.
boots.
But thanks for the $2. Okay.
I say I saw Superman. I saw Jurassic World. I played a lot of Diablo 2.
Danzak with a $5 super chat. He says the traffic
started.
channels become conspiracy channels and then get real crazy. No,
Celebrating
they
my
have real
birthday
crazies
with
now.
friends.
They really do. They actually do. These people are so nuts. They believe things that are actually outright lies that can easily be disproven. But
Well,
they
then
just
just
want
prove
to
'em.
believe toxic negative things. Therefore,
Oh, that's right. You can't
they're
disprove
nuts.
them.
If you actively have facts in front of you and you say, I don't want any of that because I want to believe this instead, you're nuts.
Remember, DSP, if you sue, you got to open yourself up to discovery. And that's why you'll never actually
Dark
do
Maggot,
it.
$10 super chat. And he says, I am glad that you are back, Phil. Thank you, Dark Maggot. It's good to,
Can
good
you
to
imagine
be
you open
back.
yourself up to tax fraud
Good to see
and
so many
bankruptcy
familiar,
fraud?
positive faces this morning. Really, it is. Thank you all for a welcome return. I feel welcome.
If you end up terminal
And,
and Phil
I
goes
appreciate y'all
first,
being here.
good
My
idea.
first stream back. This is going to be a good
Remember,
one.
Roach Bait,
This will probably be a
purpose of life is not to live forever. It's to do something that will. I don't know if taking out a scammer online would make you live forever, but hey, worked for John Wilkes Booth.
A pretty sweet GTA session, I would say. Excuse me.
Nice, good, healthy burp for his audience.
Sober Sheldon on Kick
I
says,
mean,
why
we
is
all
my
may
head
die in
shaped
a
like
few
that?
years, unfortunately.
Well, because I'm a normal human,
Especially
so
with how
I have a normal
shitty's
human
been
shaped
going.
head. Yours is all deformed because your mom dropped you on your head about 14, 15 times when you were a baby. That's why your head looks like a squished eggplant.
25%.
And mine's
Ooh,
normal.
ouch.
Jalen, how you doing, man?
I don't know if Lincoln was
Thank
a
you so
scammer
much
or
for
not,
a
but
membership there, Jalen. Looks like he re-upped his membership, and that does
the guy who
count
killed
towards
him
the
is
stream.
still remembered to this day.
Dan the Man has gifted a sub over on Kick. Thank you so much, Dan the Man, for the sub. Thank you guys for the support today because, again, you know, helps a lot. Being away for a week, getting a great start like this helps a ton. Thank you guys for
But
that,
he's not
really.
that
And like I said,
upset.
we had 900
He's not
more.
begging that hard. So
900
I'm
more.
thinking,
Well, no, not 900
Mommy
more.
gave
Now
him
we
a
raised
fuck ton of
33.
money.
$827 more on this stream. So if we hit 60 goals, I will order the super chicks and we will do DSP tries it on this stream. But it's going to take some big contributions to hit that. Right now, the momentum is great, but I don't think we're going to hit it by the end of the stream. Okay. Listen to this dunce. Someone tipped $2. Well, people want more transparency, and you can control the narrative with openness. Oh my God, you are such a.
No, I'm not telling you that I went to Connecticut, even though I totally went to Connecticut.
Really were. You know what they say? People, an idiot
Lee
is
Harvey
born every
Oswald
minute,
as
and people
well.
really were born yesterday. If people actually believe that, wow, I got something to sell you.
Or Charles Manson. Charles Manson still remembered.
Holy shit. Andrew, thank you for a £2 super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you, Andrew, very, very much. Much appreciated. We're up to 337 now. So again, another
Jim Jones, another guy who's been remembered.
878.
Jenna may have OD'd.
868, 868.
Yeah, her life
Right?
is so fucked
And
up.
we can do DSP tries it, super chicks.
You know,
Which I would love to do.
A Sonic. Yeah. But he needs that money. He's only gotten 3 goals so far.
Jade wants me to say hi to Dan the Man and to Squirt Rocks over on Kick. All right, there you go. Hilarious people. Again, the trolls at Kick Chat. He's massively begging. Who's massively begging? I do this every day.
Yeah, you massively beg every day.
Than a normal day. It's fine. This is normal behavior. This is normal content.
Yes,
I think you're
normal
mistaken.
for you to beg.
You obviously are newcomers, if you're saying that. Okay. Let's see here. It looks like.
And they had to go to Jenna's funeral for his wife. Because his wife wanted to go visit her sister one last time.
Let's see.
Aww. Poor Jenna.
I got a $3 tip. Now, I already made this clear, but this person might have joined late. So I'll reiterate here. From an anonymous tipper, I hope you had a good time and enjoyed the time away. You deserve the vacation for sure. I hope that you get another vacation soon because witnessing everyone that hates you freak out is hilarious. Even the casino had to give you the W. I was on a vacation. I wish I was on a vacation. I wish I could have come back tan and happy, like I said, and be like, yeah, and tell you all about what I did. I mean, if I actually went on a vacation, I probably would tell you about it because it would be over. You know what I'm saying?
I don't say nothing wrong with that.
It was no vacation at all. It was pretty bad. It was, like I said, one of the worst weeks of my life. Insane stress, dark shit, you know. But what can I say? It happens, right? So please understand that. Right now, being back on stream is way more like a vacation because I get to enjoy games and have fun with you guys again. I keep telling you, I love what I do for a living, and I love the insane idiots who say, they insist that I hate this. No, I love this. I love being here. I love chilling with you. I love talking. I love playing games and having fun and laughing and enjoying life. This is what it's all about, and the fact I make a living doing it is insane, but crazy positive at the same time. I did not have a single moment of fun in the days that I was away. I promise you that.
Ooh. Okay? Sounds like more like Jenna OD and had to go to the funeral.
That was $3. Thank you for that. No, I do not feel refreshed whatsoever. There was no refreshment whatsoever. I keep telling you, this was not a vacation. Stress is insane. Stress drains you. Stress makes you feel terrible. Your body aches. You feel older. I feel like I aged 5 years in the last week. You'll be able to see it soon. I'm not kidding you. I got more gray hair.
I don't know about HOA issues because I don't think you would have had the order
that came in on the sides of my head that I did not have at the beginning of this week. And I got fucking gray hairs now. I was like, damn, that's what stress does, man.
I would say I haven't outlived my dad yet.
What happened?
He died at the age of 50, so
I would love to tell you, but the non-disclosure agreement that I signed with the government prevents me from telling you. Okay, I can't. I don't want to go to jail for the rest of my life and end up in Guantanamo Bay, so I can't tell you. Okay. Thanks for just tuning in. Sorry you missed it. Okay. Let's see here. I got a $3 tip from someone saying, welcome back. He has a friend named Adriana. Can I give them a shout out? Sure. Shout out to Adriana, and thanks for a $3 tip. I appreciate that.
You appreciate
I
nothing.
got another $3 tip. Sorry to hear that. I hope next time you have time away and it's a fun one. Oh, this was the same person from before. They thought I actually had been on vacation. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. I wish. Because like I said, if I actually went on vacation, I would tell you. I would
But you still logged in to WWE Champions every single day.
I probably would have come back with a nice tan.
His login streak has not ended. He logged in every single day.
No, I wish.
I'll get in charge of other abuse, that'd be great.
And here's a troll, so you can kiss my ass. Okay.
You just walk by him at the grocery store, and then you fall down after accidentally bumping into him.
Guys, it's
he attacked me. He attacked me, officer. He attacked me.
So to summarize everything we figured out during this very show, let's summarize everything. Number one, I'm back for 7 straight days, starting today through Friday. The schedule today: GTA 4 and CVS 2. Tomorrow, Death Stranding 2 and American Truck Simulator. Monday, the final Blueprint stream ever and Minecraft. Tuesday, more GTA 4, excuse me, and Mario Kart. Wednesday, more Death Stranding 2, and it's up in the air. We could do a bonus truck sim stream, or maybe we'll do something different that night. We'll see. Thursday, it's going to be Donkey Kong Bonanza all day long. And then Friday, either more Donkey Kong Bonanza or a different game. And then Friday Night Fights CVS 2. So that's the schedule for the week. We're not starting Tony Hawk this week. It wouldn't make sense with everything else I'm already playing. But I am very interested. I love the original Tony Hawk collection from years ago, and I am going to get to it. I promise you that.
Ooh, that the dad died, and ooh.
So that's number
Would Linda still be able to collect his pension
goals.
from
When we hit 60 goals to support this week, the next DSP Tries It is something brand
Sweet.
new and fun. It is Super Chicks, a new chain restaurant that opened up out here that does gourmet chicken sandwiches, as well as salads and other things. They have frozen custard. So I'm going to try a whole bunch of stuff from them. When we hit our goals, it's the next DSP Tries It. It's a very special one. And by the way, haven't done one in over a week. It'll be good to get back into track, doing these. This will be exciting, okay? And lastly, to summarize again, when I was gone, I was out on vacation.
I mean, he might have the door closed to keep Jasper out.
It was all horrible stuff.
Then when did you hear Jasper crying and meowing?
Because if I do, these online, crazy, mentally ill stalkers will try to use any information I give you to hurt me. And I've learned my lesson, and I'm not going to do that anymore. And I'm sorry for that to those who truly cared.
You'll spill the beans eventually.
I can talk to you guys during the week and give you any updates or anything. I'm doing it for my best interest. I'm separating my personal, private stuff from my public persona. I have to do that. There's no way I can mix it.
They didn't go out of business. They got bought out by someone.
Again, they're in a vortex around me. They're parasites on me. They need as much as they can to make content. They get absolutely nothing. They can go fuck themselves. They get nothing. I'm back to being me now. And that's all that really matters. Okay? Thank you to those for respecting my privacy. I appreciate you very, very much.
Respect nothing.
Thank you for that. Okay.
He has not. He's been
Chris
very suspicious about not telling anyone.
Thank you to Chris for 5 memberships on YouTube here. That's another $15 of support.
He's been making sure not to tell anyone.
Hold on a second. I want to make sure I'm doing this right. That gets us up to 361 of support, guys. So we are, let's see here. I don't know. I can't do the math anymore. my head is shot. But like I promised you all, if we hit the 60 goals on this stream, all right, which is still a long stream. We still have 3 more hours to go of gameplay on the stream. If we hit the 60 goals, we will do DSP Tries It Super Chicks on this stream right now.
You don't have 3 hours of gameplay left.
Which would be amazing to come back and immediately hit the ground with tons of support and doing the DSP Tries It. That would be outstanding. I would love to do it. But yeah, we're a far ways off. We still have 5.5 goals to go to hit that. So we got a ways to go. Okay. All right.
I say you just pretend you're what's the one scam of we're with a new electric company. We want to give you a chance to sign up with our new company.
No, this is
you'll be able to save money.
There's the Max, the 64, and there's another one that I believe has come out in the last year since I bought this that actually has even higher resolution. This is 64 by 64 pixels, which is why it's called the Divu Pixu 64. But there's one that does even better resolution now. I'm happy with this one. I'm not going to run out and just buy another one. But that's what it is. Oh, I'm absolutely sure of that. Willie says, I watch some troll channels. They're all seething with the fact that you couldn't profit off of your content this week. Of course, they have nothing without me. It's what I've been telling you guys.
I've been getting more views.
None of them have a lick of anything to do or make money off of without me. They all are leeches and parasites. Therefore, I'm entitled.
And there's other trolls out there to make fun of. I mean, other locals out there to make fun of. Like Wings and LTG. Or Denims, Frogan, and Caseytron and all that bullshit going on there. Or Christian updates. Or, guy just got knocked out in Japan. One of the nuisance streamers just got his ass beat in Japan. Like, there's plenty of other locals to make fun of. And, of course, reviews and comedy skits and all that.
That's what
like,
they have. And I will have it eventually. Spawn Killer says, will I eventually clean the rest of the closet out? If we do, that's not a day thing. That could be like a stream, like one stream of a few hours, perhaps. We could do it because there's the second half of the closet is essentially all decorations, my classic game collection, and a bunch of boxes and shit up at the bottom. So it's like the left-hand side, but the left-hand side is way less cluttered than the right was. So we could do it eventually. Maybe in another couple of months or whatever. We'll have a day where we just have nothing going on. We're like, let's just do it. Let's chill and do it and finish it up. So that way it's fully clean. Because right now it's half clean. That sucks. I could use some of it. But the other half is so cluttered still. I didn't get around to finishing. And I have a whole bunch of shit on top of my filing cabinet over there, which I was going to clean up and transfer into the closet when I was done, but I didn't finish. So we are kind of half done. Jade, I'll see you tonight. Sounds good. Thanks for stopping by, my friend.
Twice. Oof.
Extra Bondage did a 5-sub bomb over on Kick. Thank you, Extra Bondage. That is a generous contribution of $25, which gets us up to 406.
Yeah, Somalia, Vitali, Kita, Ralph.
A third goal on today's podcast. Thank you guys for the momentum. Jalen,
now
with a $10 super chat, he says, it's not much, but welcome back, my brother. I'm glad to hear your experience. Thank you, Jalen, for $10. I really appreciate that. And yeah, you know, I'm in as good spirits as I could be. Again, what I'm striving to do now is to compartmentalize myself. That we've got this half over here that's private, and this half over here that's public, and this.
They got new levels too.
The public
me
is very happy to be back, and you know, having fun with you today. Seriously. All right. Okay. So guys, we're coming to the end of the show.
So guys, give me
else
money.
You want to ask? Now's the time to tag me in either chat.
It's time to give me money.
Well, any last minute contributions you want to get shout outs for or whatever, now's the time to do it. Because then we're going to get set up and, you know, get the GTA rolling here. All right. So what do you guys, any last minute stuff? Congrats on getting all those MVPs, Jay. Have I used Nintendo's voucher program for the Switch when buying new games? No, I don't even know what that means. Thank you, Adam. He says, I'm glad
Professional gamer, healthy. This is his job. I don't know anything about Nintendo, guys.
Memology 101 content, his days are numbered. Like I said, parties are tracking.
Memology 101 makes so much content. You're like a video a week, if that. Memology 101 doesn't need you, and hasn't needed you in years. Memology 101 does not need you.
That's all I'm going to say.
He'll eventually say something.
Right? I can't, again, this is stuff, I can't give you full details, but public notice, parties are tracking appropriately of what's allowed and what's not. And there's a lot out there that is allowed, and there's also a lot out there that's not. So it's all being tracked.
I think Rawfield might be the only one he might have a case against, if anything.
And I will have what I need. It's all good.
Congratulations, you might be able to take down Rawfield. This will be Dark Day Mirror. Which the noises that pop up randomly are kind of annoying.
It's been on sale during the Steam sale. Well, there you go. Enjoy the story. That's all I'll say about that. Enjoy the story, because there ain't much to write home about in the gameplay. And just the same the second one so far. Same thing. It's been more of the same. Thank you, Ralph, for $2 super chat. As I said, I am not speaking publicly about it, so nice try.
And, the pirate software guy losing hundreds of thousands of subs on his channels. Which I support. Stop killing games and all
Midnight
that.
Stargaze just said, if you look at everyone who's illegally restreaming me right now, which is illegal, if you're restreaming me right now without me having an opportunity to broadcast and profit on it first, you are breaking the law.
But you are broadcasting. You are profiting.
And you're going to be in trouble. He says, I have over 2,000 viewers right now. And I do every day. Like, let's not make any small bones about this. I have around between 1,000 to 2,000 viewers every single day. It's just that other people are stealing the content and monetizing it, which is illegal.
They're stealing it, guys. They're stealing it.
You cannot live steal someone's content and monetize it. Period. Not allowed. Everything you make will be mine.
Uh-huh. Please open yourself up to Discovery. I would love for you to open up yourself to Discovery. I don't want to share that, so I deleted it. Oh, so you deleted evidence. That'll make the judge happy. Which Casey Tron, Frogan, and
right.
Denim's are
Anything
currently
else?
doing.
Last chance?
They've been deleting evidence. Which, guess what? That's a good way to piss off the judge.
Already, again, I'm just going to say this. Anyone who's asking me stuff about what happened this last week, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah, he's also
Getting
South
nothing.
America, so...
I'm giving you no information.
Well, American law. Well, he's not in America. He's in South America. Fuck off. He's in Honduras.
Anything. I know some of you were joking, but you're not going to get it. I've just said I've separated personal.
Yeah. Mileage 101 is from Honduras. He lives in Honduras. The money he's made, he's built houses. He helped repair a church. He helped repair an orphanage. Like, he's taking the money he's getting off of DSP and Wings and other idiots and all this other stuff that he's been making money on. He's building houses. He's paying off student loans and college debt, and he's doing so much for his community to help it out. When's DSP ever done that for anyone? That's right, fucking never. Homology 101, again, has built houses and repaired orphanages and churches and schools and helped pay off student loans and whatever. Like, I know there weren't student loans, it was like whatever Honduras version of it is. But he's paid for all that. He has been a godsend to his community. He has been a godsend to his community, helping it out, making it better, helping everyone out. DSP, guys, I'm going to sue Homology 101. Have fun with that. South American laws, like, what was it? Someone tried to sue Pirate Bay or whatever, like, we're in Sweden. American laws don't apply to us. Fuck off. I'm pretty sure they legitimately said in their response, fuck off. So you go ahead, you sue Homology 101. See what happens there.
In public, you're not going to get
not Argentina, he's Honduras.
No point in even asking.
But still be pretty funny. Don't even ask me, guys, unless you're going to give me money. Only that matters is you give me more money.
What part of streaming did I miss the most? It's what I've told you guys. You don't understand, but number one, gaming is my hobby, my lifelong hobby. So just talking with people about video games, playing them, enjoying them together is a really awesome thing.
But you know nothing about video games.
Then there's the whole social interaction, being with a group of people who have like interests, laughing at something funny together. Those are awesome feelings, right? Those are meaningful moments. And I love what I do for a living. You know, all my other jobs have been sitting at a desk.
Yeah, he doesn't cover DSP
boring
that
ass
often
process
anymore.
we do in this business. Let's figure out the bottlenecks. Wow, that's fun. I mean, to some extent it is, because when you see the process improved later, you feel like you accomplished something, but the work to get there isn't fun. Here, everything I do is fun. Everything that I'm doing on this stream, I'm having a great time doing it. You know, I really am. And, you know, I've gotten much, much better at it over the years, right? I'm getting better, you know.
Only took 17 years.
Enunciating, juggling. I'm juggling 2 chats
Only
and all of this.
took 17 years.
And it's fun, and it feels like a big back and forth. The social commentary here is great. I love it.
He doesn't do any of this offline.
That's not particularly, I miss beating up the scrubs in CVS too. Well, I did, but that's particularly not what I missed the most. It's that we have this cool thing that we got going every day. We're having a great time together, right? And when that's taken away, you know, in a lot of ways, I'll say some days work is stressful, but other days it legit is just fun.
It's so stressful, begging you guys for more money.
I'm in the midst of something that's insanely stressful, and I don't have that means to release and relax, right?
To release on stream like you did before, in front of children. Yeah, you probably shouldn't be releasing on stream anymore, DSP, just saying. Releasing on stream is bad. You shouldn't be releasing on stream.
All right. So thank you all for your consideration. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you for those who were very awesome this week. There were a lot of people who sent me private messages. Just understand I could not respond. I was literally not even looking at anything until.
But you were still logging at WWE Champions.
Okay. But I haven't responded because, you know.
You were still logging into WWE Champions.
Too many. But I appreciate it. To those of you who are nice and understand that I need to have my privacy, thank you so much for that. I very, very much appreciate you. I do. Thank you for that. I'm back. Okay? And thank you for this overwhelming positive support coming back, you know, for this podcast. Now we get back to the normal stuff, and we have a great time together. And we eat some super chicks, which is the most important part, is that we eat the super chicks, right? Of course. Of course. We all know that. All right, guys. Well, thank you so very much for a great show. Tomorrow, we get back to business, back to normalcy, with a regular podcast covering game news and everything else that's going on. I appreciate you all. Thank you. See you tomorrow for another awesome episode of the Level 1 Podcast. Okay. Let's get set up. Wow, it's been a while. Can I do this correctly? Let's find out.
Guys, been a week. His
Let's get
gin
all the
brain might
lights
not
off.
remember
Let's
how to
get
do it.
the cover on. I don't remember on where I need to put the camera for this at all. So let's do quite a few things here. Okay. Lights are off. Let's put the cover on. Let's see where I need to put this here.
So much begging. Now is he going to take a break? Come on, take a break. Come on, take a break. And disappear. I was really hoping he had his foot cut off from gout.
Okay.
No, I didn't have my foot cut off from gout, guys. Bullshit. Can't believe anyone would say that. And I'm not going to be covering his gameplay. Fuck his gameplay.
Okay. So let's see if this is working well. It is. Looks good. All right, let's check out where the camera needs to be. Because I don't recall from when I mean, it was over a week ago now when I played GTA. Good Lord. It's been a long time. All right, camera's correct. The camera is correct. That's where I need it to be. All right. All right, everybody. Well, let's go on a break here. I need to pee and stretch a bit. I'll be back in like 10 minutes. And then we will do 2.5 hours of GTA 4 with mods here on the stream. It should be a fun time. I'm excited for it because I had a good time the first session. And I'm looking forward to more. By the way, shout out to Nathan Smith, 46 months as a member, and he said the king has returned. Indeed, I have. All right, remember, if you support the stream today,
The king returned, guys. The king returned.
Not being here for a whole freaking week, but also working towards the new goal. We're already 2 goals in. We're about to hit a third. The more goals, the better. If we actually hit 60 goals on this stream, I will do DSP Tries It Super Chicks on this very stream. But that's going to need some pretty good contributions and Hail Marys, like someone coming by and dropping a big bomb or
too lazy
a big
to stand.
Or something. I don't foresee it happening, but it could. Never say never because, man, every time I say never, something good happens, right? All right, so enjoy these highlight clips. I'll be back in a little bit with GTA 4.
No, let's skip ahead. Oh, wow, he's...
Alrighty,
now
guys.
he's back. Ah, perfect
I'm
timing.
back and it's time to start. We got, like I said, around 2.5 fun hours of GTA 4 today. I hope you guys are excited for. This went really well when we played it last week for the first time with the mods, right? The mods were really good. Made the game look and play great. So I'm excited
Almost
for
caught
more.
up to live.
Let's do it. Oh, good. The Rockstar launcher, my favorite. So for the record, my Mishanike controller, which I've been using for all the other games, won't work with this game. I can't pull the weapon out for no reason. It just won't let me draw the weapon. So I'm going back to my Xbox Elite 2 controller for this playthrough with the Xbox 360 thumbsticks. These are the 360 style, as if you were playing on an Xbox 360 controller, which is a big throwback for me, because that's how I originally played GTA 4 back in the day. But it's pretty cool to kind of play it with the same control scheme. Scoot this over just a tiny bit, like that. All right. My nose itches. Oh.
Oh, this is from the cocaine he did in the bathroom, huh?
All right, here we are. Get this party started. Hello,
Yeah,
everyone,
I'm
and
good on that. I'm not watching this gameplay bullshit. I gotta say, good to see you guys back. I haven't streamed in a while. I mean, between it being so fucking hot out and being busy after work, going to movies, hanging out with friends, enjoying my birthday, doing so much, I just have not had time to stream. So it's been good to sit down again, bring back Space Cat, talk to you guys. But I got something to do after this. So I'm going to get a shower, get something to eat, and then I'm going to head out. Thank you guys for watching. I knew he'd be tight-lipped about it. He did not say where he went, just, guys, I can't tell you, the detractors. By the way, the detractors don't control my life, guys, but I did not have a good time. It was not a good time, guys. I didn't have any fun during my vacation. I mean, it wasn't a vacation. But he made sure to log into WWE Champions every single day. He never missed a login. He never missed a chance to spend money on WWE Champions. And I don't know about you, but yeah, he was begging like he always does. But that's just it. He was begging like he always does. There was no special begging. There's no extra begging. There's no, guys, I missed so many fucking goals. I missed so many goals, guys. We gotta make up 16 goals today, guys. Gotta make up all those goals I missed, guys. He was not that worried. He was not that money hungry. So yeah. Went to Connecticut. Mommy gave him money. Although, there is a theory that Jenna died. Jenna OD'd. And they go to her funeral. So who knows? Yeah, he'll spill eventually. And I love his, I'm gonna sue, your days are numbered, I'm gonna sue. You'd open yourself to discovery. And let's say you decided to sue someone smaller. You went after Chillstream or whatever. Well, I don't know what to do. You think... Let's say a member of the detractor community gets sued by him for legit whatever. Also, another thing. Rawfield's in Canada. Well, American law says, Ed, don't care. He's in Canada. Have fun trying to sue someone that lives in Canada. Are you going to sue him in Canadian courts? Then you would have to go to Canada. So yeah, Rawfield is from Canada. So he'd have to sue by going to Canada and sue him in Canada. Go ahead, sue him in America. Be like, alright, whatever. I'm not going to America anytime soon. The fuck do I care? Well, I won! Congratulations, you won. In America. I'm in Canada. I'm gonna sit here and eat my poutine and not worry about your dumbass. And continue. Because I'm in Canada. Not America. I want to sue Memology 101. I'm in Honduras. Fuck you. Let's say he did sue someone smaller or someone... He finally get the lawsuit to go through. Do you think any of the detractors might be like, hey guys, here's the proof that he's suing me. I'm starting a GoFundMe. Let's raise 10 grand so I get a really good lawyer. And then, alright guys, what should I ask for? Because he opens himself up to discovery. Alright guys, what should my lawyer ask for? What should I get my lawyer to do? What should I get my lawyer to ask for? Oh. Past 6 years of PayPal statements? Oh, the past 6 years of YouTube payments? Like, I'm losing out thousands of dollars. Well, I didn't start with this until this time, so let's see what he was making before I started. Oh, look at that. He was actually making less. So, Your Honor, he's trying to say he lost money because of me, but as you can see from his YouTube payments, he's actually making more. So, Your Honor, I want this case dismissed because he's clearly making more money, not less. That Rawfield had to file USDMCA. I mean, yeah, the channel, yeah, they could take the channel down. They could definitely take down Rawfield if he tried to sue and all that. But you think Rawfield can just make another channel? Alright, well, spend more money on a lawyer to sue me, asshole. I'm in Canada. You think Canada's gonna deport me to USA because of his USDMCA claim on YouTube? Have fun, Rawfield. Have fun, Memology 101. Ain't shit not gonna happen. Yeah, with that, guys, I'm gonna let you go. And someone in DSP's chat said that Ethan Klein pulled back on that lawsuit. I haven't seen Lumix in a while. I haven't seen or heard from him in a while. Hope he's okay. I know 007's still up to his tricks. Go him. Keep fucking with these idiots. Alright. With that, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you had a good time. I know I did. And as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day, because I know I sure did.